What's up, everybody? It's your boy FluffaNuttah back at it again with another video. Welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, didn't you just play this? Yes. However, I just spent past few days getting up to where we were, having gotten every item, started to get every text log, every audio recording, but I'm missing a few. I'm going to play through this one last time on New Game Plus. It's going to be on camera here at the start, because I'm going to get the last item, plug that into the inventory, and then we're going to play some Moon.EXE, and we are going to do that whole shebang. So, thank you guys for stopping by. We're going to continue our game here, and let's do this. So, we are back in the office, as you can see, and we have this. I have the voices turned down low. A lot of the sound is turned down low. Hooray! It's Tiger Rock. Oh yeah, it's not active yet. Shit, hold on. My bad, guys. We gotta speedrun this shit. Ooh, there's a zipper in the back. I wonder if there is a little speaker in there, like there is with the Mycelium Man. Go ahead and get this done. Almost didn't switch it. Too busy caught up hearing Mr. Dispatch. Turn this power back on before he even says it is crazy. Boom, there we go. Easy work. Just need him to open the inventory. We just got the achievement. Now we play Moon.EXE. Boom. Okay, so we now have all the items now, so we can fully go to this. Go to bed. You don't want to go to bed. Never again. Okay. Open window. Or open dresser. Your socks are nicely folded. Perfect. They're very awesome. Wear a rodeo hat. A Deadeye Roxy rodeo hat. You wore this until it fell apart. Everyone loves Roxy. Open bedroom door. The door is barred from the other side. Examine the toy box. You find a Sharpay plushie inside. Take the plushie. Take the plushie and find a small key inside. Take the key. Can we examine again? Toy box is now empty. Okay. Look at trophy. A grand prize trophy stolen in the night of the... A grand prize trophy. Slowly open the closet. A hedgehog Halloween mask. This can fool anybody. You take the mask. I want to look at the trophy again. Stolen in the night from the Moon's bedroom. So did David sneak in and take the trophy? Ooh. Examine desk. There's a letter on the desk. Dear Moon, can you bring back the sun? Use the toy phone. Toy phone rings. A child cries softly on the other end. He never sees me. He never sees me. Huh. Okay. Let's put on the hedgehog mask. And then let's open the window. You unlock the window with the small key. Brr, it's cold outside. Climb out the window. Wearing the hedgehog mask, you climb out the window. Ooh, very peak. Outside your house, there's a scary tree and a path running east and west. Examine the bushes. A lizard, a squirrel, and a snake are having a tea party. Nothing unusual. Outside your house, there's a scary tree and a path running east and west. Break tree branch. The branch is too thick, you can't break it. Okay, let's examine the nest. You find a Chica party time cup in the nest. Outside your house, there's a scary... let's take the Chica cup. Outside your house. Okay, let's head this way then. You stand in front of a dark and scary cave with a campfire out front. Above the fire is a bubbling cauldron that holds an odd-smelling soup. Let's put the soup in a cup. Pour the soup into the cup. Warm in your hands. Maybe I eat the strange soup. The soup tastes strange, like plums and nutmeg. The world spins, and the last thing you see is the moon above. Moon saves you from the poison. What were you thinking? Back to bed. Everything fades to black. Alright, do I have to restart everything? Oh no, okay. Good, thank God. Let's pick up the Star Orphan Nightlight. The Star Orphan Nightlight. It takes the firelight and burns forever. Go to the right. Forest path leads deeper into the night, but it's blocked by a gator who is trying to eat a baby owl. Throw soup at the gator. Throw the Chica cup at the gator. He eats it and dies. Huh. Shoots and flies around your head. Pet the baby owl. Baby owl coos and flutters its wings. Enter the forest ruins. Examine the oak tree. You walk up and examine the oak tree. The oak tree groans. It seems to be in pain. It looks like a knife is sticking out of the side. Take the ranger knife. You find a ranger army knife. The tree sighs and smiles. It's much better now. Very happy baby owl. Let's enter the forest ruins. Take the path deeper into the forest. Deeper in the forest, there's a ruined statue of a wedding couple. Let's feed the baby owl. Baby owl looks at you with love in its eyes and eats a worm. Let's examine the ruins. These are ancient ruins of what was once a happy home. The fire has blackened the walls. Look at the statues. Statues are of a man and a woman taking their wedding vows. A fire blackened the woman's statue. Man has a bow tie that looks weirdly out of place, like someone has stuck it on the statue. Let's take the bow tie. You take the bow tie. It looks made of cloth instead of stone. Take the snow globe. Or shake it, actually. Opening day, snow globe. A wonderful day with all of us at Fall Fest. Opening day, snow globe. There's a very steep path into the mountains next to a sign and a hollow stump. Read the sign. This way to the summit. Look at the hollow stump. You find Swing Me honey bottle. Pet the baby owl. Rubs against my hand. Continue going all the way left. Ooh. The ruins of a quaint little seamstress shop. A large room sits in the corner surrounded by mannequins. Play with the baby owl. This is us playing with David. You throw a bit of food into the air and the baby owl catches it and chirps happily. Examine the shop ruins. The seamstress shop has been burned to the ground. Or the seamstress shop. I can't even fucking speak. Examine the loom. There's a sewing kit. Take it. Seamstress shop. Like a tongue twister. Blackened and burned mannequins. You can hear them weeping. Continue. A thick, muddy pond with a large boulder next to it. Examine the large boulder. The rock is beautiful on the outside, but dark things move under the surface like worms through mud. Let's talk to the baby owl. You and the baby owl sing a little tune. Play the water game. Monty's fishing game. He would play with this all day long. Walk down to the pond. Examine the toy pirate ship, or catch fish. Let's catch fish. Fish laugh at you and swim away. Let's examine the toy pirate ship. There's a foxy puppet steering the ship. Take it. Take the foxy puppet. Now let's examine the ship. The toy pirate ship is empty. Where's its captain? Huh. Back to Boulder. And you left. Okay, so this brings us back here. Let's return to the forest path. So, actually, let's go back. So, I'm assuming the baby owl is the mimic version of David representation, right? Because assuming we're playing as David, in this, maybe. Who do you play as in this? It would have to be David, right? I would assume so. Let's actually enter the forest ruins again. So I have some theories here. Obviously, the little owl is David. Obviously, this in the center, if I can put my cursor back on the screen. I don't think I can. Oh, no, I can. Okay, so this right here, obviously, is Fiona and Edwin. This is essentially where Fall Fest was nearby. And her being on fire, and this in front of her, specifically mean that she died at Fall Fest due to a fire, right? And obviously this is Edwin because of the bow tie. Anytime we see a man with a bow tie, it's always connected to Edwin, who is also representing of the moon, and I think she's representing of the sun. This would be David. So she dies of Fall Fest. Over here to the left, we have the fishing pond where Old Man Consequences sits by. This right over here is Old Man Consequences' area. Furthermore, if we walk down to the pond, the little pirate ship that appears here, Help Wanted, the pirate ship comes out of the lake. There's a lot of imagery with this lake in regards to the surrounding FNAF thing. Let's walk back to the boulder. Let's go over here now. I didn't go up to the I didn't go up to the mountain path, but I did go all the way over here. The ruins of a quaint little seamstress shop. A large loom sits in the corner, surrounded by mannequins. I think this is the reason why she was at Fall Fest. She was there sewing up something. Maybe she was helping with the designs, or she had a little shop there for seamstressing. The mannequins, right? Examine the shop ruins. If we examine this again, it's been burned to the ground. I think she was in here, and the mannequins remembered her voice because they're weeping, right? She was crying in pain, and the agony leaned into the mannequins, right? Let's actually go up here now, because I don't think we walked up to the mountain path. The terrain is too rough to cross without help. Okay, so we can't get up there yet. But yes, this would put this area similar to the barn area in the DLC for Help Wanted. Future Me put an image of that up next to the lake. Future Me coming in, editing this video, and I wanted to just show you guys what I was talking about. So this is the DLC Curse of Dreadbear for Help Wanted, and you can see that the lake is on the far right there with the little ship there. There's also the Fall Fest 83 sign right above us, and then there's also to the left a car that is very similar to Afton's vehicle. But to the left of where this is, I couldn't find a good image of it, but the barn is to the left here, and I'll pop it on screen to kind of give you guys reference to what I'm talking about in Moon.EXE. The seamstress shop, I think, might be the corn maze area, but I think this is supposed to give you those vibes. I don't think it is the exact area, if you understand. But the lake is 100% the lake that Edwin goes to do the Old Man Consequences stuff. Let's turn to the forest path and continue here. There's a few more things we can do. Go this way. Little cave there. In the bushes, examine the bushes. A lizard, a squirrel, and a snake are having a tea party. Nothing unusual. A lizard, a squirrel, and a snake. Who would be who? I don't know. They're having a tea party. Let's use the ranger knife on the branch. You saw the branch off with your knife. You now have a walking stick. We can now get up the mountain. Outside your house, there's a scary tree. Let's examine the bushes again, just because. Nothing unusual with that. Let's re-examine the nest now that Chica's cup isn't in there. The nest is empty. The nest for the owl. Let's enter the cave. You walk towards the cave entrance. A cold, angry wind brushes you, but you continue inside. Damn. Moon comes out of the darkness of the cave. Not now. I'm too busy. Back to bed. So, do I have the walking stick? Let's double check and make sure I have the walking stick. I do have the walking stick. Okay. Let's double check there's not anything else down here. Okay. Yeah, there's not. Let's enter the forest ruins and let's go up to the mountain. Ooh. Take that again, the swing bee. Okay, so I have to take all of this stuff again. Is this the attic that he's going up? Use the walking stick to walk up the path. Or no, it's not. You come across a broken down cabin in the woods. There's a bear on the front porch swing. Swing bee, honey. Let's talk to the baby owl. Hoo. I'm across a broken down cabin in the woods. There's a bear sitting on the front porch swing. Let's poke the bear. The bear jumps off the swing and eats you right up. The moon pulls you out of the bear's stomach. Oh, the moon pulls you out of the bear's stomach. What are you doing? Back to bed, he screams. Interesting. Open the cabin door. I think he just throws me. He eats me again. So let's just give him the honey. You throw the honey bottle at the bear. It takes the honey and heads off into the woods. Let's open the cabin door. You open the cabin door and head inside the cabin. Inside the cabin, you see an old woman standing next to an oven. Strange masks line the wall. Let's feed the baby owl. Baby owl chirps happily, then rubs against you and coos. Let's use the pizza maker. Red Bear's pizza maker. The light bulb inside makes the best pizzas. Sausage was his favorite. David. More. Examine the oven. The oven is very cold. Nothing is cooking inside. Let's talk to the old woman. My name is Sun, the old woman says. Come with me. She motions you over to her workbench. You must fix these 3 masks. It will give you a great reward. Fix the fox mask, bear mask, rabbit mask. Talk to the old woman again. You must fix these 3 masks. They will give you a great reward. Let's fix the fox mask. Fix the puppet eye. Use fox puppet eye. Pull the left eye out of the foxy puppet and place it in the mask. Foxy rolls the eye and groans. Let's fix the bear mask. Bear mask is missing his bow tie. You'll need to find it. These 3. Henry, Edwin, William. Which goes along with my theory that these 3 worked together to bring Fazbear's. The only reason we ever really thought it was William and Henry was because we only knew about these 2. Edwin is the missing link. Fix the bear mask. Did I not grab the bow tie? I didn't grab the bow tie. Damn it. I think we do have the Bonnie one, though. Fix the rabbit mask. Use the sewing kit on the mask. Use the sewing kit to fix the rabbit mask. The rabbit smiles and thanks you. Exit the workbench because we need to go find the thing. Let's examine the masks. The animal masks are warped and strangely human-looking. Yeah, it's the faces of who they represent. Fix the bear mask. Give him the bow tie. You clip the bow tie on the bear mask. The bear thanks you. Talk to the old woman. Gives me a baby owl mask. Take the owl mask. This is a very special magical mask. The moon will now think you are the baby owl. You have your reward and your sacrifice. The cave awaits you now. Ask about the baby owl. The old woman smiled. Baby owl flew away. Use the pizza maker. Fredbear's pizza maker. The light bulb inside makes the best pizza. Sausage was his favorite. Examine the stove. Stove is very hot. Something is cooking. It smells like chicken. The sun kills the real baby owl and then gives you a mask and tells you that the moon will think that you are the baby owl. She kills David to then try to get David to make a son. Or no, she kills David to try to get Edwin to make a son for her. She kills the real David. The mimic maybe made a costume of his plushie. So David kicks his ball, but then the mimic uses a costume of his plushie to lure David away and leads him all the way. So that's messed up. So she leads him to the Sondheim showroom, and then the moon falls. The moon falls. That's how David dies. She did it. I need to figure out how the moon fell in the showroom. Really examine it, because I didn't really examine that room because it's fucking creepy. But I need to, because that's the theory. With this right here, this explains the lore. She cooks David, meaning this is representing of Fiona. This is the mimic version of Fiona. This is supposed to reset the M2. This game is meant for M2 to play. Oh man. Let's leave the cabin. Now the moon's... There's a very steep path. Let's talk to the old woman now. The cave awaits you. Is she gonna follow me now? Ooh, we can't go back to the other area. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Return to the forest path. Can I go back to the ruins? Hold on. I want to see if anything changed with the statues now that the snow globe's gone. Let's examine the ruins again. Okay. What was once a happy home? Let's look at the statues. I just want to double check and make sure. In their wedding vows, a fire blackened the woman's statue. Okay. I just wanted to check. Next to an oak tree. Let's examine the square, or examine the oak tree. Where is my owl? You ask the oak tree. He says the owl... What? Where's my owl? You ask the oak tree. He says the owl is gone, which makes you sad. The owl is gone, which makes you sad. Where's my owl? The owl is gone, which makes you sad. The owl is gone, which makes you sad. Where's David? The owl is gone, which makes you sad. Because you know. The mimic M2 knows where David is in the moon game. I don't know. Examine the square record. There's a square record nailed to the tree, to the 3. Fredbear Singing Show. What is it? Fredbear Singing Show. Our favorite restaurant, Fredbear's Family Diner, is their favorite. Okay. Put on the baby owl mask. Enter the cave now. The moon takes one look at your owl mask and begins to cry. You enter the cave. Ah, the tunnels. He takes a look at my owl mask and begins to cry. The cave entrance. There's a passage leading to the east. Look at the owl statue. Statue of the baby owl. You will bring him back no matter the cost. You'll rebuild him. So he does rebuild it with him too, but he doesn't like what he sees. Or something. Enter the east passage. You head east. Ancient ruins. The west passage heads towards the cave entrance and the south passage leads deeper. Let's examine the vacuum pit. Vacuum pit, his greatest success and his greatest failure. How is that his greatest success and greatest failure? I need to take a closer look at the vacuum pit. Let's examine the ruins. This used to be a grand underground city. Now it's nothing but dust and silence. Touch the small rocks. Touch the small rocks and they begin to cry softly. You back away. Let's head deeper into the cave. A ruined workshop deep underground. Broken statues litter the ground. Another passage leads deeper into the caves. So this is R&D. This used to be a workshop. Oh. Filled with amazing machines. Now they... Wait, what? Filled with amazing machines. Now they sleep, never to awaken. Examine statues. Dozens of statues lay in pieces. You can make out pieces of an elephant, a dog, and a clown. Okay. Examine the workbench. There's a toy hammer on the workbench. Take the hammer, of course. You take the toy hammer. So clearly this is under the MCM. In the tunnels. The deeper into the cave. Broken statue stands in the center of a huge central chamber. Passages leave in all four directions. Do we have to rebuild the clown, maybe? Examine the broken statue. The statue has two brightly colored legs and a torso, but no arms or head. Okay. Let's enter the east arch. You come across a crystal clear pool in the center of the cave. Let's look in the cave pool. There's something at the bottom of the pool, but you can't reach it. Go back to the cave. Let's then go west. Head deeper into the earth, but the way ahead is almost pure darkness. Head deeper into the cave. Probably with a star orphan. You hold the nightlight up and make your way further into the cave. An ancient pirate ship lays stranded inside a giant cave. How did it get in here? Examine the waterfall. Strange tall waterfalls coming out of a stone cistern. There's an area behind it. Let's examine the pirate ship. There's a green fishing net draped over the side of the ship. Take the net. Take the fishing net. Now let me examine the pirate ship. Pirate ship is broken and unstable. It's unsafe to walk on. What would the pirate ship be? I don't even know. We walk through the waterfall. Treasure chest. Examine the treasure chest. Turn left. Turn the dial to the left. Reset the lock. The dial reset, you'll have to start over. I don't know the answer to that. We're not going to worry about it. There is a chest there, looks like. Go back to the dark passage. We do have the net now. Back. Let's go north now. North. Look at the small crystals. These crystals are all misshapen. They look like pieces made of other crystals. Okay. Open a small door. Oh, it's to the left. Look at the large blue crystal. Large blue crystal in the center of the room. It looks like there's something inside. Okay, let's use the toy on the crystal. And I think this gives us an arm. You smash the large crystal and it breaks apart. Inside is the left arm of a statue. Big statue. You take the statue arm. Open the small door. It looks like there's a cave ahead, too. Duck inside a strange tiny door in the far wall. Left, right, right, left. Examine the wall carving. Left, right, right, left. Okay. Looks like there's a way ahead, but I can't go there. So let's go back to the cave hub. Let's go to the far left now. But let's put the left arm on the statue first. It's the left arm on the statue. Let's go to the east arch and let's use the net. Use the fishing net on the pool. You use the fishing net to pull up the head of a stone statue. It's a strange head that looks like a moon. Take the statue head. Moon in the basement. Moon head in the basement. Place the moon head on the top of the statue. Back west. And then let's open this chest. Open the box. There's a soft click as the chest opens. There's an arm in the chest. Let's place the arm on him. Place the right arm on the statue. The moon sings and is reborn. It glows and glows until you know nothing but white. You wake up in a darkened room with red lighting. You're surrounded by strange animatronics. Hawk the Helper. You rebuilt yourself, but now you are split in two. Moon and sun, destruction and life. We rebuilt ourselves, but now we're split into two. The report down in the basement. It awakens back up here. The mimic awakens back up here. It rebuilt myself, my new legs. Surrounded by strange metal statues. Examine the animatronics. Animatronics watch you with glowing orange eyes. Take the ticket book. You take the ticket book from the hand of the animatronic. Let's open the security door. Jackie's showroom. Jackie sits in her box surrounded by toy soldiers and presents. Attack Jackie. Attack Jackie. Jackie laughs and grabs you with her long arms, and she squeezes. The moon grabs you from Jackie's clutches. You're not allowed here. You're not allowed back here. Why does it look like that? It's scary. Crazy word. Let's examine the toy soldiers. Toy soldiers stand at attention. They don't even crack a smile. Let's examine the crate. There's a crate of rainy day boots in the corner. Jackie sits in her box. Let's trap Jackie in the rainy day boots. You hold up the rainy day boot, and Jackie is sucked inside to disappear forevermore. What? Examine the crate now. Crate is empty. Examine the toy soldiers. Those stare at you. They know what you've done. They stare at you. They know what you've done. Stuff Jackie into the rainy day boot. The workers. The mimic stuffing the workers. He doesn't know that he's stuffing at the workers. This is what he sees. They stare at you. They know what you've done. Open the birthday present. David. His third birthday present inside of his set, or his third birthday present inside are a set of children's blocks that spell David. Let's enter the vent. With Jackie gone, you crawl into the vent and exit the room. Big Top looms in front of the prize wheel. Mannequins stand in silence around him. Let's fight Big Top. No ticket, Big Top says as he grabs you and pulls your head off. Moon puts your head back on. You're not allowed back here. He screams and pushes you out of the world. Do I have to do all of this over? With Jackie? No. Enter the vent. Examine the mannequins. Help us, they whisper. Let's sneak to the prize wheel even though we're gonna die again. I want to see if it's different. You cannot get to the prize wheel. Ticket please, Big Top screams as he reaches his giant hand at your head. Pushes you out of the world is crazy. Very crazy. The implications of all of this is insane. Okay, let's give him the ticket book. Big Top takes a ticket. This is the one. This is where the sun left, leaving them behind. Big Top then shuts down, silent forevermore. The deactivated Big Top stares at nothing while the mannequins watch in silence. A prize wheel stands ready to spin. Talk to the mannequins. Thank you. Big Top is gone. We're free. Examine Big Top. Big Top is deactivated, but with a smile on his face, he has found peace. With a smile on his face, he has found peace. What? In the prize wheel. In the prize wheel, and the rainbow doors open. Let's open the birthday present. David, his second birthday present, a child's ball. He used to play with this ball all the time. Spin the prize wheel again, maybe? In the prize wheel. Rainbow doors open. Okay, so that's all that does. Okay. He has found peace. It's interesting. Let's enter the rainbow doors. Welcome to the doll hospital. An exit elevator leads out, but Nurse Dolly stands in your way. Let's talk to Nurse Dolly. My dollies are all broken. I cannot fix them, so I will fix you. And I have to start all the way over. That's crazy. Okay. We can't run to the elevator, so let's just pick up the doctor's kit. I want to see what it says. You try and run to the elevator, but Nurse Dolly grabs you. Time to fix. Okay, let's pick up the doctor's kit. You find the junior's doctor's kit on a table in the corner. Let's fix the broken duck. Fix the broken duck. It quacks happily and flies off. Let's fix the broken elephant. Fix the broken elephant. It takes you and runs off. Let's now talk to Nurse Dolly. You fixed my dollies. My work is done. She then leaves the doll hospital happy forevermore. The doll hospital is dark and silent now. The dolls are fixed and happy. Look at the birthday cake. Find a birthday cake. It opens its eyes and smiles at you with a big grin. Pick up the birthday cake. Use the elevator now. You exit through the elevator. You enter the admin wing and find the party time Chica waiting for you. She's blocking the only way out. Let's pop the balloons. It pops with a loud bang. Chica panics and runs you over. Okay. Talk to Chica. Agog, Chica says. She eyes the empty birthday plates sadly. Examine the birthday plates. Empty birthday plates. Where's the cake? Let's give her the birthday cake. Agog, she says as she takes the birthday cake. Tears come to her eyes. She hugs the cake to her, and they both laugh happily. They leave. Admin wing. Chica's gone, and the stairs are now open. Let's taste the birthday cake. Strawberry and chocolate. Pop the balloons. It pops with a loud bang. Open the birthday present. His first birthday present, the white tiger doll, his favorite, on the stairs. You enter the child's bedroom. 3 different toy boxes sit in the center, and a storybook is open on the bed. Open the closet door. Closet won't open. Read the storybook. He bounced the moon, spelled his name in the stars, and ran through the snow with the silent thunder. Open the moon box. You open the moon box. You bounce the moon. Close the toy box. Okay. The stars. Held his name in the stars, which is the block. Put the blocks in the toy box. No box. Tiger. And the closet door opens. David's room is what that says on the top. Read the storybook now. The book has changed. The end comes from the beginning. To sleep the tiger, you must complete the story. Walk into the closet. There's a strange machine. Use the upgrade machine. Okay, easy. That's an M. Hawk to the sun. Sun appears. She comes from the sky and smiles. You have found my presence. You have completed my tasks. Now you will get your reward. Use this to bring him back. It's all in your hands now. A glitched permission. Glitched permission is yours. Use it wisely. Okay. Well, until I get back to the house, thank you guys so much for watching this mini final episode, aftermath of Secret of the Mimic. I'll catch you guys once I make it to the secret ending.
Motherfucker is better at a motherfucking meta. They call me FluffaNuttah, peanut butter gutter. Spread thick bread, split, leave crumbs, no stutter. Creamy on the surface, but the blade stays sharper. Marshmallow menace, hard cold as a carver. Sticky situations, I stay gripped to the handle. Dripping on the block, wax burns on the candle. You sweet talk the streets, I let the jelly slide. Knuckle sandwich serve, you can swallow your pride. FluffaNuttah, roll the dice, don't stutter. Peanut butter spread, keep the heat in the